Okay, not gonna lie, it was kind of perfect timing that I took that break because right after I took the break, my system said, hey, we have to do an update. So I'm like, okay, this works out perfectly. I needed a break anyways. All right, let's hop back in. It's safe to say I just need quick breathers in between game sessions. I'm just not used to going long periods of time depending on certain games. Like racing games typically have me sitting on edge and I need to pull myself back from that edge, if you know what I mean. Like getting way too invested isn't the most healthy thing. All right, I got some money, so I'm gonna do myself a favor and do some upgrading. I think this time I'll go in for my suspension. Wow, there's a lot of suspension to do here. Yo. All right, fuck it, let's see tires first. Tires. And I think I could afford this one too. Alright, so that's done. Gearbox. Body. Not too greatly worried about the body right now. That might be useful. Suspension. Yeah, it might come in handy for sure. Modified steering. Let's see if I'll sub enough. Lovely. Okay, that clears that. What was the gearbox crap? Huh, ironic. Yeah, fuck it, why not? Might as well. Gotta put the money to use anyways. Alright, let's hop in race. Okay. Street Rumble Cup. Three laps, okay, downtown. Again, I'm just predominantly glad that right now the car is much more functional. We've also now learned the rear wheel drive, front wheel drive, and forward all-wheel drive. I'm not much of a mechanic, so do not quote me on any shit. Any racing game, Gran Turismo, nothing more than anything that becomes too realistic and is just far too to my taste. Like, I know I have another game, another racing game that kind of is a cross between both Gran Turismo and FlatOut. I think it's called Wreckfest. That's not on the Steam account. I just don't play the fucking solely because of the fact of how like stupid difficult it is. Unless it also has something to do with the fact that I chose a car that was probably rear wheel drive as well. Either that or like again the gaming schematics or layout or the way you interact with the controller specifically is a lot more not sensitive, like a little bit more. I don't know how to say it. It just feels much more, not realistic, just complicated, like, yeah, mad sensitive, like very sensitive when you're doing like really expensive part. When you see it really expensive. Yeah, that's the only other game that has, like, where the graphics are probably a lot better than this one for sure, but I'll be honest, I don't regret it for the sake of a really strong fucking game, but ever since I actually played the game, I safely learned my lesson that it was just not the video game for me. Like, I was looking for something that was a bit more modernized version version issue is. I believe it's the same principle, like the most newest version of FlatOut. I think it's Chaos and something or other, but that one, I think that one never works ever. That's the one version of this one never fucking works. What I noticed. I think that the one that comes after this version. The one that came right after FlatOut 2, I vaguely remember why I stopped playing that one. I might hop back onto it depending on how I feel. I'm not sure, like, I might just kill this game off and swear it off altogether, but yeah, I'm not entirely sure as to what the reason was. Like, I know one for sure I stopped playing because it never launched ever, anytime I tried to engage the game. The one after this one specifically, I think it was a handling problem. But now come to think of it, considering the fact that I've switched around with this one, I think I might have a better odds of playing that one again. So I guess after I'm done playing this one, I may consider playing the one that comes with not the Tricool, the third installment of this the third installment of this fucking game. Chapter, volume, whatever you want to call it. I think I'll try. I might consider trying it. Might not. I'll see how I feel. And first, I mostly started playing this one primarily because of how, mostly for the nostalgia feel. And I really want to try it again. Blue bean. It's a blue bean. A blue bean. I forgot to check on the laps that were in this one. Oh, upper corner bias. gut instinct tells you like, oh, your gut instinct tells you not to go to shit for sure. That itch. Excuse me, sorry guys. I apologize for anyone's ears who has to listen to me burp. It's a natural human reaction. Just like farting. Yay, nice. First place. Don't know why I'm getting excited. I think this is the first or the second race. Okay. Finished. Second place, not too bad. Oh. last one. Farmlands 1. 4-lapper. See what happens. I'm either gonna qualify or not at all, one or the other. Second place, okay, fine, fair enough. Okay, that's fair. Yeah. Event baseball unlocked, nice. All right, time for my quick break. So stay tuned. Stay tuned.